Hi, I'm Meghan, your lead developer at Alpha Digital. If you've been considering migrating your website to Shopify, we've made this video for you because a lot of migrations go wrong. And when they go wrong, they go really wrong. And we've had to clean up a lot of them. It includes lost data, broken links, SEO drops and issues with traffic, customers not recognizing their accounts, any number of things that will harm your bottom line. And this is all stuff that obviously you want to avoid. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to migrate to Shopify the right way. This will be zero downtime, it'll have SEO integrity, and there will be no surprise dips in your traffic on launch day. This is how we perform our migrations for customers coming from any platform onto Shopify. It includes WooCommerce, Magento, Wix, even custom builds. This is the blueprint for Alpha Digital Pro. So there are three big reasons why we see Shopify migrations fail. And the first of which is that data gets messy. Every platform formats their information differently, from products to collections, also known as catalogs, to site navigation. All this information needs to be matched up and ported over effectively so that you get a great starting point for developing the website. If it's not moved or mapped correctly, Shopify ends up being a huge mess, and it's a lot of labor to unwind it. The second sign of a failed migration is that SEO takes a big hit. When you migrate, your URLs will inevitably change due to the different structure, and in that case, it means that you'll need to map new ones and create redirects. We're all thinking about the product pages and the collections, but you also need to consider redirects for your blog posts, your high-ranking landing pages, your ads landing pages, and any number of important pages throughout the site that need to be crawled again by the search engines and need to be mapped in order not to hurt your SEO score. Without a new sitemap and effective URL redirects, Google has to relearn your site, and that can tank your traffic, especially if you have a lot of missing pages. Keep in mind that your customers are even bookmarking products and there are links from other sites to your site. You want to preserve all those powerful backlinks, and that's why URL redirects are no joke. And the third failure that we commonly see in e-commerce migrations is that all the analytics get broken, and this can be devastating to your bottom line. So we're talking Google Analytics, meta tracking, Google Ads, any of those tracking pixels that are sending really important pieces of information back to your platforms that are driving ads decisions and buying decisions. We want to make sure that those are kept intact. Broken analytics means a lot of people are panicking because all that data is missing. So the big reasons that these failures happen and that migrations have so many issues is that either they're rushed or people hire cheap. And this is exactly why it's important to us that our team does not rush and that we triple check everything with AI. So here's a little bit of insight on how we do a correct Shopify migration. The first thing we do is a full data integrity and SEO audit. This means that we're grabbing your product data, your sales data, landing pages, collections, all that information, and mapping it over to the correct fields in Shopify. When we migrate your store, everything lands exactly where it should. And this is how we prevent traffic loss and protect your existing data. Next, we build out the look and feel and functionality of your Shopify site. And the key here is that we don't simply copy your old site. Shopify is its own unique architecture and has its own best practices. So we go through what your site used to be and make improvements along the way to products, navigations, even things as little as the product variations, how images are displayed. Everything gets optimized for the best results that you can get from both SEO and, of course, how your customers are using the site. A great user experience is what's going to convert your traffic. The goal during this migration is to upgrade your site and not simply copy over some of the old problems that you might have had with your previous platform. So we're going to go through and make sure that your site loads fast, that you have the app enhancements that you need to drive more revenue, and that the site is built to last. Next, we make sure to connect up all your tracking and analytics. And obviously this is really important, like we said earlier, because when your tracking is broken, your ads aren't running properly, your data is incomplete, and then your decision-making is flawed. So we set you up with all the important platforms that you'll need so that you have all of the data from day one. Once everything is tested and validated and ready to go, we move into our zero downtime launch. Your customers are not going to see a maintenance screen, your site is not going to go down, your ads are not going to break, and you're not going to see any interruption in sales. Ideally, you'll see a bit of an uptick in sales with your new Shopify ecosystem. The next 30 days after your Shopify launch are very important to us. That's when we're going to be continuing to monitor SEO, your pixel tracking, your conversion rate optimization metrics, and this includes shopping behaviors and time spent on the site and cart behavior. And we're going to make sure that we continue to optimize and enhance in real time. It's important to fix problems as you see them, and it's important to make enhancements early on. And this is why your site will very often see an increase instead of a decrease in revenue after this migration. So that's the Alpha Digital migration process, and it's the foundation of the entire Shopify ecosystem. When you get this right, everything else becomes easier. Your tracking becomes more reliable, your ads perform better, your conversion rate gets higher, your email flows perform better, and ultimately revenue increases. In the next video, we're going to show you how we build out a full digital advertising system for Shopify. This is Google, Meta, YouTube, all working together to drive traffic and convert sales for your store.